give me a really good feeling all day long.
Welcome back, guys, to another reaction video. Y'all, I just want to say prayers out to California. Like, so much is going on out there. It is crazy. For the past 2 days, California has been under fire non-stop. At this point right now, the fires are uncontained. That means undetained, uncontained. I can never get these words right. Anyways, they're uncontrollable, okay? The wildfires are going crazy right now in California, and so many people have lost their homes and businesses, okay? Right now, it is out of control. The fire department have reached out to other states for help. So hopefully other people are on the way to assist, okay? But I also heard there's no water. There's nothing to help even to get the fires out. Like, this is crazy. Where's they gonna get the water to get the fires out, okay? The news reporters there, is so hard for them to even report the news because the heat from the fire is so intense they can feel it on their skin. They also gotta wear goggles because the fire embers is just blowing everywhere. And those embers, I believe, is setting other things on fire. Like, it's just like you see like flames and ashes everywhere. Now, I used to stay in California very briefly, and the last time they had those wildfires was back about maybe like almost 3 years ago when I was out there. And I remember driving into California. I remember I was with me and my two oldest sons. And we went out there to California, and I remember us stopping at the gas station, and you could see literally the ashes were so fine, and you could see them floating in the sky. Like, this is crazy. They were landing on the cars. You could just see this. And back then, we was really scared because even my son, you know, life was sad. Said was like, should we turn around? Should we not go there? And I say, no, we're going to go there. I think it's going to be okay. So we went there, but it was so hard to breathe. You could smell the smoke in the air. The air was thick. Right now, the fires is the worst it has ever been. So I know it's probably 10 times worse than what we had experienced like 3 years ago. This is crazy. But anyways, I wanted to do this reaction to this video that Extra TV had put out. Like, this is insane. Let's look at this video right now.
A burning car explosion caught on live TV just behind CNN's Anderson Cooper.
That car, I believe that's the explosion we heard as vehicles ignite gas tanks.
Load. 48 hours of sheer madness.
This fire is absolutely out of control.
Heartache.
The death toll is rising. 5 people now have died.
And unbelievable jaw-dropping destruction.
This is crazy.
As reporters from around the world,
we've been driving along the Pacific Coast Highway towards Malibu. It's like a ghost town.
Continued to risk it all to report from inside the inferno that turned Los Angeles into hell on earth.
The foundation, you can see on the edge here, the home ash in a big hole. Hundreds of these in this neighborhood alone.
ABC News chief meteorologist and chief climate correspondent Ginger Z is in Altadena, where 5 people have died.
It's just that tangential heartbreak that you feel. I've got a lot of friends around here, and we have a lot of coworkers, and that part is extra heavy. I do disaster all the time, but to see it to this scale in such a densely populated area, that's heavy.
Large portions of this small community just outside of LA are now nothing but ash. Nearly 1,000 firefighters were assigned to this devastated area alone.
These winds were no joke. 80 to 100 mile per hour gusts was exactly the forecast, and unfortunately, that verified.
Ginger is in awe of her colleagues telling dangerous but important stories.
It just looks like some sort of apocalypse.
The biggest thing for us, at least at this moment, is air quality. This is not healthy. I full-on respirator that I go around here with.
Tomorrow morning, Ginger will have the latest from Los Angeles on Good Morning America. She worries the danger isn't quite over for LA residents.
It is going to get worse than it is now tonight through tomorrow morning. So by Friday morning, we're going to be dealing with gusts upwards of 40 to 60 miles per hour. But when you've got 6 fires burning and you've got all of your resources stretched, I think that's what's the concern.
The National Weather Service forecasted wind gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour overnight. It is hard to stand here.
Yeah, the winds, it just stings because all this debris flying around. I feel like I didn't get any solid sleep last night. You know, it's hard to wind down after a night like that.
Fox 11 LA's Matthew Seedorf went viral for this moment, grabbing a hose and helping where he could.
He grabbed a garden hose he saw and then was putting out these flames.
He has been reporting for 2 days on the historic blaze.
We're going to turn this way with all these embers.
That will forever change the landscape of Los Angeles. And the adrenaline is going too, naturally, even though you are very much in harm's way.
Yeah, the adrenaline's going. You always have an exit plan. You're trying to stay safe, but you're thinking about everyone that's impacted and, you know, trying to get them the most newsworthy information as you can.
Right.
Are there any images that really have stuck with you?
I just think last night we were driving and every building is on fire. I know my wife had a candle on in the house when I got home last night, and I looked at that and I was like, I can't do a candle right now.
What do you want people at home to know about journalists who have been given this assignment? They're out there to bring people information.
That's a good question. I mean, I think it's something that we feel obligated to do. It's important. It's so horrible. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 homes just on this street. It's pretty intense. This was just jumping home to home to home and just going down the line. And honestly, if the ocean wasn't there, the fire would have kept going.
Guys, this is just devastating. And I had to look on the map, like the areas the fires are in. There's 3 sets of fires. So we was looking at the maps because, again, you know, I was living briefly out there. So me and my son was just looking at the maps because, you know, we're kind of familiar with the places with me, you know, living out there before. And it's just so sad. And then there's one fire so close to Santa Monica. And I was like, oh my God, it's close to Santa Monica Pier. Like, this is crazy. And then I'm just thinking about Venice Beach, Santa Monica Pier. It's one fire that's in Hollywood Hills that's close to Beverly Hills, y'all. Man, I love me some Beverly Hills. Like, the beautifulness of California is so different because all the houses are on mountains. And then all the mountains, if you've been to California, you understand what I'm saying. If this is a mountain, there's houses stagnated like behind and up on top of each other. So you got to imagine if one catches on, the wind is blowing and then the flames are flying and other places are getting caught. It's a lot of homes on top of homes. I always said this place is like a pack of sardines because so many people are on top of each other. This is so crazy. It's scary. My heart goes out to California. I pray that people are able to escape. I seen one guy put on, I don't know if it was on TikTok, but he was literally showing the fire coming up from his backyard, and he literally had to run out the front door. He said, we gotta go. Like, people are so scared and trying to hold on to a home. They cannot go against the fire. It's moving way too fast. And if you're still in LA, y'all, please find a place safe to go to because the numbers of people getting unalive is happening quick, okay? And then I feel sorry for animals, the homeless. There's so many people homeless downtown LA. Y'all know Skid Row is full of people. So my heart goes out to them. You know, even before this, there was some type of flood going on and all the homeless people, some people passed away even through the flood. And then now it's like so much is going on in California. A lot of people are speculating that this is man-made and is they trying to hide something. We don't know. Here in Arizona, I had an experience. Yesterday was so full of heavy winds. Yesterday was Wednesday. We had so many heavy winds, dust was flying everywhere, and I didn't know where it was coming from. But after we hear about the storms coming from California, you know, we kind of share the same kind of weather sometimes. So when California is having something going on, we kind of feel the aftermath. So yesterday it was so heavy, and wind just flying, dust, trash, everything just flying everywhere. And now I see why. On the highways, they have semis that are tossed over. Like, so many semis was lined up, had blew over. This is scary, y'all. And my heart goes on to everybody. Please find a safe space. Please get out. You can't stop nothing from happening by staying in your home, okay? Just, I know it's a very scary time. Then on top of it, the insurance companies are canceling, and I don't know what else to say. But it is happening into a lot of wealthy areas, and my prayer goes out to them. I will keep you updated as much as I can about that. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more updates as I get them, make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you thumbs up this video. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.